Today's practice is a Vinyasa, 60-minute Vinyasa class based around posture. So we're going to address some issues in posture correction. Also, strengthening muscles that get weak from sitting and doing everything forward. Strengthening the pectoral muscles, stretching the pectoral muscles. I guess it's more strengthening of the rhomboids, which is the back side. And when your pectoral muscles are tight, your rhomboids get weak because you're not using them. So we're going to be doing a lot of back extensions. Also awareness of where your ears, shoulders, and hips are, so alignment. But today we're going to start in a pectoral opening pose called heart bridge, and I've done them before in my classes. You can use 2 blocks, you can use a pillow or a couple pillows. But I'm going to use 2 blocks, or you can also use some books. So this first block goes between the shoulder blades, and you can kind of shift around to find the spot that feels good. It's a flat spot. And then the second block is for your head. So I just don't want your head hanging. And your legs, they can be extended out in child or in a Shavasana, or I like sometimes to have my feet wide and my knees collapsing together. And then bring your hands to the sides with your palms up. And start to take a couple of deep breaths here. So a couple of things going on while you're taking your deep breaths. I'll continue to talk. You're opening up your chest muscles, right? That tend to get super tight and pull your shoulders inward, creating that roundness. And with your arms back with the palms up, you're starting to let the shoulders release back. And another reason I really like this pose is because it gives you a lot of space where your lungs reside. So you can create deep breaths, awareness of that deep inhale followed by a deep exhale. So we're just going to stay here for about 5 more breaths. Start to release the shoulders back. Big open mouth exhales when we start here. Inhale. And exhale. As you're doing that, soften your eyes and your jaw. Any tension that you're holding on to in your face. One more exhale. And we'll just roll off the blocks. Another little note, it's great to stay in this posture longer if you have more time, but we're going to go through a full 60-minute Vinyasa, so we won't do that. But go ahead and come onto your back, bringing your knees into your chest. Roll around on your spine. Roll out your ankles, maybe roll around on your hips. Take one full body stretch, extending your hands behind you, and extend your legs out. And sort of like a snow angel, drag your arms to the sides, bring your elbows down. Your hands are on the floor. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, cactus the arms, just dragging along the floor. Inhale up. And exhale, drag on the floor. Inhale. Stay here on your exhale as you reach. And then again, bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to roll up into a tabletop for Chakravartasana. So bringing your knees together, your hands wide, drop your head. Release the tension from your neck. And then tuck your toes. So Chakravartasana is circling around. Bring the hips to one side, bring it around, sort of an organic movement here. I always like to stop if there's spots that are a little bit tight or sore, and this also gives you a lot of information about how your body's feeling. A couple more times around, pressing into your toes, side to side. And then before we move on, we're gonna come into a wide knee child's pose. And you have the option of using your blocks. I'm gonna face this way. So you're gonna bring your knees wide, your toes to touch. Extend your arms forward so your thumbs are up. So we're gonna do a little bit of a heart opener here, pressing the elbows in, releasing your head down, bringing your palms together, reverse namaste. Just let your head relax. Again, opening through the shoulders and the pectoral muscles. 2 more deep breaths. Extending the hands back out. Coming back up into an aligned tabletop this time. Knees underneath hip bones. We'll do a couple cats and cows. So inhale, drop the belly, lift your heart. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, open up. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Coming into a neutral spine, bring your left fingertips behind your ear. As you inhale, open up the left shoulder. As you exhale, tap your left shoulder to your right. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Inhale, open that shoulder. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Left hand down, we'll do the other side. So right fingertips behind your ear. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Last one. And bringing both hands down. Tuck your toes under. Let's do a little bit of wrists. Fingertips can be towards you. Toes tucked. Rock back and forth. And then hold the stretch in your wrists. Pressing into your toes. Bend your elbows. Get your fingers. And also pressing into the big toes to get a stretch. And then roll out one wrist at a time. Maybe make a fist, open it up. If you have another warm-up move you do that. Spend a little time pressing into the tops of your hands. Rolling around the wrists. Coming back into tabletop, we're going to come in anahata, puppy pose. So keep your hips over your knees, walk your hands out. Press your forearms onto the floor. And you're spreading your fingers. Maybe your chin or your forehead comes to the floor. Broadening the collarbone the best you can here. And then pressing into your palms. Come all the way forward onto your belly. Cross one hand in front of the other. And just bring your head down. wagging your hips from side to side. We're going to come into a prone shoulder stretch. So start by dragging your left knee straight up towards your left armpit, and then pressing your left hip down. Extend your right arm out, so your right arm is going to be parallel to the top of your mat. Bring your right cheek to the mat, inhale. And as you exhale, use your left hand to push up and over. Try not to hit my mic there. And your left knee can be straight or bent. And then you want to relax your head. We're going to hold the left arm down for a moment. And you might have to move your right shoulder a little bit. Move your neck around. And then you can stay here. It's more of a twist. Or you can add the left arm. Inhale the left arm high. Reach towards your right hand. And then bend the elbow, bringing the back of your hand to the small of your back, or maybe even tucking it underneath the right hip. Breathe into that sensation. It should be your shoulder. And if you're feeling tension in your neck, again, I want you to move your head, or even if your head is up, you can use a block or a blanket. All right, if you found the bind, release the bind. You're going to come back to center. Crossing the hands in front of you again, wagging your hips from side to side. This time we'll drag the right knee up. Press your right hip down, and then extend the left arm, left cheek to the mat, right hand by your shoulder, inhale. As you exhale, up and over. Again, knee can be bent or straight. Keep the right arm down for a breath or two. Make any little adjustments to that left shoulder. Relax your neck. And then if you did so on the other side, we'll inhale the right arm high, reach. And then bending the elbow, hand to the small of the back, or tuck it underneath the hip crease. And releasing the bind. Come back to center. This time keep your knees bent and just windshield wiper side to side. All right, we're gonna do some Superman pullbacks. So to start with, extend your arms forward. Keep your toenails down. Lift your hands, and as you inhale, reach. As you exhale, cactus and lift. Inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, lift. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the hands back down. Press it back into a child's pose with your knees together. Hips to heels. And then just release your arms to the sides. Let your head fall heavy. Let your shoulders relax. Bringing your hands to your heels, lift your hips. And then coming back again to tabletop. Last bit of exercise here. So I'm going to face you. Extend your right leg out. We're going to come up to gate. So inhale the arms up. Bring your right hand to your right thigh or your shin, Queen's Gate. Open through the left side body. Inhale up. Bring your left hand to your left heel if that's accessible. And then open through the heart. Your right palm is reaching the floor. Your hips are pressing forward. And come back up. Inhale. Left hand down. Side plank. Reach. Really get the length in the side body. And then if the option is to lift the leg, a little heart opener, grabbing the big toe, opening your heart. for the other side. Left leg's extended, so your left toes are in line with your knee. Come on up, inhale, gate, exhale, Queen's Gate, up and over. Arching the right arm up and over, lengthening the right side body. Inhale to come up, bring your right hand down, and high five the back wall. And come on up, inhale, right hand down, left arm reach. Spin the left ribs towards the sky. You can stay here or lift. And grab the big toe if that's accessible. Open your heart. And then release. Coming back into tabletop. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So any kind of movement that feels good. A couple more breaths here. Walking yourself to the top of the mat. You come into ragdoll. So bring your feet at least a little bit wider than your hips. Draw your pelvis back. Find the four corners of your feet. You can keep your hands on the floor or blocks or opposite elbows. Release the stress from your neck and just let your head hang. You're going to play around, heels to toes, just trying to find even balance. From here, bend the knees slightly, interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try not to let the shoulders collapse inward. Keep pulling them up and back. And then release the hands to the lower back, then to the mat. We're going to bring both feet, either toes to touch your hip width. Flip the palms, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, mountain pose. Just double checking your alignment here, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Inhale. Exhale, open your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale halfway. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. You can be on your toes or your knees. Chaturanga or lower all the way down. Up dog or cobra to downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, floater step, top of your space. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Plant the hands. High plank, toes or knees, chaturanga. Don't go past 90 degrees here. Up dog or cobra to downward facing dog. Inhaling the right leg high. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. Then equal pressure through your hands. You can roll out your ankle or your knee if you'd like, or just hold that open hip position, stacking your right hip over your left. Next exhale, slowly come to the tiptoes of your left foot, giant step on the outside of your right hand. Make sure your knee is behind your ankle. Bring your left knee down, and before we come into lizard, roll out your right hip a little bit. And from here, you can stay here, you can use your blocks. If you want more intensity, you can move the left knee back, maybe come onto the forearms. Release your head. You can also come onto the knife edge of your foot. And then coming back up to your hands, bring your right foot flat. Left hand stays under your shoulder. Inhale, right arm high. Roll out the wrist and shoulder, and then reach your back wall. Stay here, or maybe grab the pinky side of your left foot, pull towards you as you twist. We're just gonna step back to high plank, chaturanga, up dog, to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Bend that knee, open the hip, again, roll out the ankle, maybe the knee. Inhale, really open the side body as you exhale, giant step. All right, left knee behind, left ankle, bring your right knee down, and then again, circle around your hip socket. Coming into full lizard. Again, you can move your right knee back, come onto the elbows, relax your head and neck. All right, go ahead and come back up onto your hands. Bring your left foot flat, right hand under shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the left arm to the sky. Roll out shoulder and wrist, and reach the back wall. Stay here, or grab pinky side as you pull towards you, twist. Opening the left shoulder. Release, bring the hands back down. High plank, go through your vinyasa to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high, this time the hips square. Bring your right knee to your left shoulder. Drop your left heel and slide your foot through, like you're gonna do fallen triangle, but we're not. All right, foot down. From here, press your chest towards your thigh bones. So you're in sort of a down dog shape. From here, as you inhale, come to your toes, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg high, all the way through to low lunge. Step your foot through, knee over ankle. Bring your left knee down. As you inhale, press your hips down, open your heart. As you exhale, shift it back, straightening the right leg, half Hanuman. 2 more. Inhale, pull the hips down, lift the chest. Exhale, half Hanuman. Last one, inhale. And exhale, we'll hold it here. Lifting through the sternum, hinging forward. If you need blocks, if your hamstrings are tight, grab your blocks or books. Two more big breaths. And then hinge forward again into crescent moon. And again, make sure your knee stays behind your ankle. Press your hips forward. Lift your chest. Shift your hips back. Bring your arms up. Inhale. Bring your palms to touch, hands to heart, lengthen forward. Left elbow, right knee, lengthen. Revolved twist. Trying to bring your thumbs to your heart space. And again, pay attention to the right shoulder. Pull it back and down. Bring your hands back to heart center, then to the mat, and lift the left knee. Inhale the right arm high. Be super strong in the back leg. Now you can stay right here. The option is to come to fallen lizard. So fallen lizard, you might move your left hand up one handprint, come onto the knife edge of both feet, and open the heart to the chest. Reach. Come back around to low lunge. Make sure your feet have their own lanes. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Heel to heel or heel to arch, shoulders are back and down. Next, inhale, track forward, extended side. So either your elbow to your knee or the hand to the floor. Your left hand can be toward the sky, really lengthening the side body. Inhale, reverse. Next, exhale, windmill down, high plank. Go through your vinyasa. And if you get tired of the vinyasas, high plank to down dog is perfect. Inhale the left leg high. Knee to opposite shoulder. Drop your right heel, slide your left foot through. And then press your chest towards your thigh bones. Come up to your tippy toes, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right knee down. Inhale, press the hips forward, chest is open. Exhale, float it back, Hanuman. 2 more, inhale, open the heart. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And then exhale, holding half Hanuman, curling the left toes towards you, lift your chest and fold. One more breath. And then shift it forward to crescent moon. Again, you're going to press the hips down. Open your heart. Keep your left knee right over your ankle. Shift the hips back. Bring your arms up. Inhale. Bring your palms to your heart. Lengthen right elbow to your thigh. Lengthen and twist. Breathe. Soften the left shoulder. Bring your hands back to your heart center. And then we're going to come up to low lunge. Right hand down, left hand high. Pull up through your right kneecap. Stay here. Or move your right hand up one handprint, coming onto the knife edge. Both feet fall in lizard. Once you're here, still keep the strength in your right leg. Open your left shoulder. Breathe. Come back around to low lunge. Your inhale is warrior 2. Just looking at your feet, making sure they're in the right position. Shoulders are back and down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Any variation, elbow to knee or hand to the floor. Inhale, reverse. Exhale here. Inhale. And exhale to windmill down. High plank. Chaturanga. Again, any variation. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Step or float. Top of your space. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up you go. On the wing, move your hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Halfway lift, plant your hands, high plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Right knee to left shoulder again. This time we're going to come into fallen triangle. So same setup, but on the inhale, left hand high. In 3, we'll bring the left hand back down, 2 and 1. Left hand down. Inhale, knee to nose. This time as you exhale, step it through to low lunge. This time, inhale, press the hips down, lift the chest. And as you exhale, you're gonna float into Hanuman. So keep this left knee lifted. 2 more, inhale, press. Exhale, float. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, float. Let's come back to low lunge, left hand down, inhale, right arm high. Reach your right arm to the front so your thumb is up. Shoulders are square. Now your navel to your spine because you're lifting your left arm too. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift your torso, cactus the arms, squeeze. This time as you inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, cactus. 1 more, inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Hold it here, neck is long. Bring your hands to your hips. Drop the back foot to a 45-degree angle, and then turn your rib cage to the front. So you're in warrior 1. Bring your arms up, and then behind you, interlace your hands. As you inhale, press your knuckles to the floor. Open your heart, and as you exhale, you're gonna hinge forward. So maybe it's part way. Maybe it's all the way down. If you're feeling wonky here, drag your heels together so you get a little more stability. In 5, we'll come up and make sure that you turn your shoulders back square to the front. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. As you exhale, step it. And fold. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Keep your neck relaxed. Lower the hands to the lower back. And then to the mat, and fold. You can grab the backs of your calves if you want. Just a couple breaths here. Chair pose. Sink the hips. Inhale the arms. Knit the ribs together. You should be able to see your toes. Bring your hands to your heart. Lengthen. Left elbow to right thigh, lengthen and twist. Again, pay attention to your right shoulder, back and down, thumbs are toward your heart. And 3, chair, hands back to center. 2, and 1, hands back to center. All right, really firm your core, root down through your right foot, you're gonna lift your left. Inhale, 1 leg Tadasana. Find your drishti, your balance point. And we're gonna come to half moon here. So slowly bringing your right hand down, or it can be to a hover. Left hand high. You can always use a block. Once you find your balance, really work getting your left hip over your right, flexing your foot. And 3, we're gonna float back to warrior 2. 2, and 1. All right, fix any crashes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse. And Vinyasa. Kneel down. Inhale the left leg high. Knee to left or right shoulder. Sit up. Inhale, right arm high. Fallen triangle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hand down. Inhale your knee to your nose. Exhale, step it through to low lunge. Stay here on your inhale. Press your hips forward. And as you exhale, hover, Hanuman. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Come back to low lunge. Right hand down, left hand high. Reach the front, thumb up, navel in, right hand meets. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus it back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Last one, inhale up. Exhale back. Bring your hands to your hips, drop your right foot so it's at a 45-degree angle. Turn your ribs to the front. Warrior one, arms up, inhale. Interlace the hands. Next inhale, open the heart, lengthen the spine, hinging forward. Keep that length in the spine. Coming to the depth. That feels good. Try to keep the neck relaxed. Drag the heels together. In 5, we'll come up, turning the shoulders to front again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, inhale. Good, step it forward and fold. Your feet can be together or hip width here. Release the hands to the lower back and then to the mat and fold. Chair pose. Inhale. Hands to heart. Lengthen. Right elbow to the left thigh. Lengthen and twist. So you want to kind of pull your right hip back slightly. Soften this left shoulder down. And 3, let's bring the hands back to heart center and chair. 2 and 1. Bring your hands back to heart center. Root down through your left foot. Lift your right. Find that stability. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Half down. So once you find your balance, really try to open your right hip. Lifting your leg by flexing your toes, creating that wrapping around the muscle. In 3, warrior 2, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. And Vinyasa. All right, we're going to do that flow one more time. A little more breath to movement. Your big breath in. Big sigh out. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee, left shoulder. Extend the right leg through. Inhale, left arm high. Maybe lift the right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2. Left hand down. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, press the hips down, lift the chest. This time just one hovering Hanuman. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to low lunge. Left hand down. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, right arm forward. Inhale, both arms. Exhale, cactus. Rise up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. One more. Inhale. And cactus. Hands to hips. Warrior 1 feet. Turn the hips forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Interlace the hands. Knuckles to the mat. Open your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge. Humble warrior. In 5, we come up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring the shoulders center. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Release the hands to the lower back and to the mat and fold. Inhale, chair. Hands to heart. Lengthen, left elbow to your right knee. So you can do what you did on the other side. If you want to find side crow, really push your left tricep into your right thigh, bringing the hands down, right? Still pushing into the right thigh. My left hand is a little lower than my right. And you can do little lifts here. You can extend. In 3, we'll come back to forward fold. 2, and 1. Chair pose. Hands to heart. Root down through your right foot, lift your left, hover. In 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Warrior 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Vinyasa. All right, last side for this flow. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee. Right shoulder. Falling triangle. Maybe lift the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand down, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale to low lunge. Inhale, press the hips down. Exhale, just 1. Hovering Hanuman for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down. Left hand high. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale, both arms forward. Exhale, rise up, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise up. And cactus. Squeeze. Hands to hips. Warrior 1 feet. Arms up. Inhale. Interlace the hands. Open up the heart. Inhale. And then hinge forward. In 5, we'll come back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Step it forward. And fold. Shoulder stretch. Release the hands to the lower back. And then to the mat. Chair pose. So again, either revolved or side crow. Elbow to knee. All right, so if you're doing side crow, again, triceps really pressing into your left thigh. Your right hand's a little closer to your body and your left. And if you're working on this, just little lifts, right? Just little lifts. In 3, we'll meet in forward fold. 2, and 1. Chair pose with hands to your heart. Root down through your left foot, right foot hovers. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. And Vinyasa. High plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. To downward facing dog. All right, go ahead and come into child's pose. Grab a drink. Got one more little segment of the flow before we shut it down, before we slow it down. Coming into child's pose. All right. So if you have a strap or a towel, put it by you. So we're gonna need it in this next section. Bring your hips high, downward dog. Inhale your right leg high. Come all the way through to low lunge. Bring your left knee down. All right, so we're starting in crescent moon, but you're gonna use your strap and it doesn't need to be looped. I don't loop it, but it needs to go under this left ankle or even foot, okay? So you're wrapping it around your foot, your ankle. And from here, you can do it here. You're gonna bring your hands up. So I don't want your elbows to flare out. Keep them parallel. From here, you can walk your hands down the strap, okay? Swing around this way. Engage your core, and you can press your hips forward. Keep walking the hands down, find your edge. Really opening through your shoulders, the pectorals, squeezing the rhomboids. In 3, 2, and 1. Release. Maybe root down through your right foot. Lift the left. Standing splits. So you can stay right here. Maybe you can leave your left hand down or on a block and grab the pinky side of your left foot with your right hand. Extend. Little micro bend in your right knee. You can stay here or bring your left hand to your heart and rise up. From here, switching hands, right arm high, dancer's pose. Don't worry if you fall out of it, just come back into it where you can. And 5, we'll release. 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. Shake it up. All right, let's come to the top of the mat. Mountain. And exhale to fold. Take your time through this vinyasa. We got just the left side to do. Halfway lift, high plank. Go through your vinyasa or not to downward dog. Inhale the left leg high, all the way through to low lunge. All right, so you're setting up that crescent moon. I'm gonna slide the strap through. Bring it to my ankle or foot. I've got the strap in both hands until I can connect them together. All right, just make sure your left knee doesn't come out over your toes. So you might have to scooch those forward a little. Just trying to keep your strap down closer to your ankle and walking the hands up. All right, opening through the heart. I'm gonna keep moving my left foot forward. Press the hips forward. Keep walking the hands down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Releasing the strap. Traveling forward onto your left foot. Standing splits. Staying here. Option 1. Option 2 is right hand down. You're going to grab the pinky side of your right foot. Extend. Little micro bend in your right knee. Bringing your hand to your heart. Rise up. Switch hands. Dancer's pose. So again, any variation there. If you fall out of it, just meet me in dancer. Or if you're staying in standing split, stay in standing split. A lot of options. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. Coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain. And fold. Bending your knees. Come on to your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Roll out to the hips. A couple of deep breaths. So we're going to do 2 bridges. So the first one, well, you can either do two bridges or 2 wheels or 1 of each. So I'm going to start with a bridge. Just make sure your feet hip width, fingertips graze your heels. Lift your hips. You can stay here, or you can come onto that shoulder shelf. Interlacing the hands, bringing the hips high. Now, if this is a lot of strain on your neck, see if you can bring your chin a little bit closer to the sky and squeeze. Releasing your shoulder shelf, really intentionally release your hands, roll it down. So second bridge can be wheel, bridge, or if you're done, maybe a supported bridge with your block, okay? I'm gonna do a wheel. So the lower body stays the same, fingertips graze the heels, but you're gonna bring the arms up so the fingertips are facing forward. From here, I like to come to my head first. There's not a lot of pressure there. Inhale and then exhale to press up. It's hard to talk here. If you are in wheel, make sure you bring your chin to your chest and your shoulders down. And when you do come down, windshield wiper back and forth. So your feet are wide. Cactus the arms and windshield wiper back and forth. All right, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Extend your legs up your imaginary wall. We're going to come into reclined cow face. So bring your right knee over your left. You're going to grab your feet. Make sure this left shin doesn't collapse down. And then rest your head either on the mat or a block. So you're gently flexing your feet, pulling your feet towards you. Then your right hand releases your left foot. So you slide into a figure 4 shape. Option 1, right hand through the legs, grab the shin, pull towards you. Option 2, you're going to grab your right shin, bring your foot into your left elbow crease, and hug your right shin, sort of like a baby. So this left leg can be extended and hovering, or bring the foot down. And make sure your neck is relaxed. And then coming back to figure 4, I'm going to have you come up to a seat. All right, so option 1, you can just stay here and keep lifting the chest, okay? Option 2, we're going to work through moving to Asta Vakarasana. So if you're going to work towards that, different levels, you're grabbing your shin, pulling your leg back and straight. It's just kind of like a bow and arrow, back and straight. Just juicing it up 3 times. All right, and then bringing your right leg up and over Bring your right hand down, so you're really compressing, then your left hand. All right, so level 1 is just lifting the hips. Level 2 would be lifting both. And then level 3, you're gonna hook your feet, hinge forward into Vinyasa. All right, so wherever you are, wherever you ended up, come onto your back. Let's do the other side. Legs up the wall. This time it's left knee over right. Grab the insides of the feet. Pull towards you. So Vinyasa is also called 8-angle pose. It's a lot easier to say. So again, make sure your right shin doesn't fall down. Pull towards you. Breathe deeply. A lot of times it's hard to breathe when you're twisted. All right, release left hand from right foot, figure 4 shape. Either thread the left hand through or grab the left shin, your right elbow crease to your foot. All right, releasing back into that figure 4 shape, come up to a seat. So again, you can stay here, lift your chest, and walk your right foot toward you. Okay, so more of a hip stretch. Option 2 is you're gonna grab your left foot, and again, bow, straighten, pull it back, straighten, pull it back, and straighten. Bringing the shoulder on the inside. You're really compressing the left thigh with your arm. Bring the left hand down, right hand down. Maybe just lift the hips, maybe lift both, okay? Maybe grabbing the inside of your feet, coming forward. I'm not doing it on that side. Whew. All right, so it's something we can all work towards. Bringing the knees into the chest. One last time, legs up the wall. Coming into dead bug. This movement from side to side. And then when you're ready, come into your final Shavasana. Staying here for 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much for sharing your yoga practice with me. Playing and trying some poses that are difficult and we might not have perfect, but it's always worth a try. So I'll leave you in Shavasana, but thank you so much for your energy, your effort, and your dedication to your practice. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.